Ender Pearl away! Where the hell am I? Hey everyone, down here from the Diamond Minecart, and welcome to another Minecraft mod review, where today I'm going to be showcasing the Better Bows mod, which adds in a small variety of new bows that override the current mechanic, since the modder felt that the bows in Minecraft needed some more loving. Of course they do. So first up, I'm going to show you some bows, and then I'll move on to some amazing arrow sets included in this mod as well. So first up, the bows, and there's 5 different bows in this mod that all require different recipes, and he's actually banished the normal bow. So I know what you're thinking, why is the normal bow in here? So he's actually banished the normal recipe for the normal bow, and here it is. It is the new recipe, the upgraded recipe for the normal bow, and it's actually just the same, but it has a piece of leather in the middle, because you know there's a little bit of handle on there. I don't know if you missed that, Mojang, but there's a handle in the middle and you missed it out in the recipe. God damn it, I'm only joking. But anyway, let's grab this and we'll see how much it kind of fires. So I think it's kind of been upgraded. You see the pullback is a lot slower and the durability goes down a lot quicker. So this is the longest pullback on a bow and the shortest distance, so it kind of just hits that tree over there, and then we'll slowly go up and the durability goes down as well. So that is the normal bow, and now we're going to move on to some better bows, because that is what the mod is called. So the next one is called the recurve bow, and this one flies further, but it has a longer pullback time. So that was kind of like the standard bow. The normal one here has all the standard kind of things, but it has a really weak kind of shot and doesn't really fly that far. So what we're going to do is going to the recurve bow, and the recurve bow is simply just a bow in a crafting recipe. I'm deadly serious. So just put the normal bow that you just crafted into the crafting table and you get a better one, but do bear in mind that it has a much longer pullback time. So as we go here, I'm pulling it back, and as you can see, it's about, I don't know, about half a second longer. Not highly noticeable, but here goes the arrow, and it goes flying past that tree. So it's a lot better than the one before at full speed, and damn, that's a powerful arrow. So what we're going to do, and I believe there's some sheep over here, and we're going to try and kill some of these sheep. So let's go. Let's just do this. This is going to be ultimate hunter. Oh my god, I can't believe I actually did that. That was beautiful. So that is the recurve bow, and has a slightly longer pullback, but fires further than the normal bow. So let's put that back in, and has higher durability as well. So take that and note, as that is one of the key features of when you're upgrading your bows, is that they get less durable and more durable as you go along. So next up we have the longbow, which looks pretty sweet, and it has the longest range but a longer pullback time. And what you need is a normal bow, 2 sticks, and a piece of string to get the longbow. And it looks a little bit longer, as you would imagine, and it has a much longer pullback time. Look at this, it's taken about, I don't know, 3 seconds to try and get the longest pullback, and did you see how far that went? Let's try and go on here. My render distance probably isn't going to pick this up. We're going to try and hit that sheep over there. I haven't tried this out yet, but this is full stretch. It took about 3 seconds. There we go. No, I missed. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Just to show you how powerful this is. Oh my god, it was so close. That was really close. And it has a straighter aim as well, so which is really cool. So it has less of an arc as you fire it, because it has a lot longer speed, and it doesn't look like I'm going to do it, guys. I'm just hitting here. We need to go a bit further. So it's a lot more of a straighter arc than I thought. There we go. The sheep is dead. As proof, the sheep is dead, and that's where the shots were going before. So it's an almost dead straight kind of arc that you're going for here with the longbow, and that's really awesome, but it does take longer to pull back, and it has a really decent durability as well. So up next is the Yumi, which pretty much has the same stats as all of these bows combined, but it has more durability than all of these put together. So to craft this, it's a bit more expensive. You need 4 sugar canes, 1 leather, and 3 string, and this one looks the coolest. I really like this one. It kind of looks like a, I don't know, a bow for a violin, but this is the Yumi, and this one is supposed to be able to fire pretty much the same, but it takes less durability after each shot. So I think the sheep have retreated. There's one that hasn't just yet, so let's do this. Oh, I killed one just below, and I didn't even see that one. Oh my god, that was beautiful. So this one doesn't have much long of a range. I think it might have like the same. Oh my god, I killed it. This is beautiful. The sheep are doing their job perfectly. I don't even need to use these pigs here. So the Yumi pretty much has the kind of like the same stats as the normal bow, I believe, but it's a lot more durable. So it's pretty much worth doing, because it takes most of the same materials and sugar canes, which are fairly easy to find in your Minecraft world. And the last one is called the composite bow, which has the fastest fire of all of them. So as you see in the normal bow, it actually nerfs the pullback quite a lot. So we'll just go back and recap on this. This is the pull speed of the normal bow. It takes 1, 2, almost 3 seconds to try and pull it back all the way. So we're going to test this next one to see how quick that does it. So we've got the composite bow, and this has a slightly more aggressive recipe. Aggressive, I don't even know why I said that. Slightly more difficult recipe. You're going to need 3 string, 1 bone, 1 stick, 1 piece of leather, and you're also going to need bottle hide glue and sinew. And I know what you're saying. What the hell is sinew and bottled hide glue? Well, I'm going to tell you. So what we're going to do is take this rotten flesh and go over to our crafting table here, and to make the bottled hide glue, you actually need to take a water bottle and one piece of rotten flesh and put it in a crafting table, and you get bottled rotten flesh. And then if you take it over to this furnace here and smelt it, you will get what you need. So while we're doing that, we're going to make the other thing, and all you need to do is simply put rotten flesh inside your crafting table and you get sinew. So that's really, really easy. Just rotten flesh in there, and it kind of gives a kind of use for rotten flesh that we never have apart from eating and poisoning ourselves in desperate times. So here we go. Here's the bottled hide glue. You just furnace rate. I always get that word wrong. Smelt. The word is smelt. You smelt the potion you just created and you'll get bottled hide glue. So that is how you create that, and that is in the recipe for the composite bow. So again, here is the hide glue, here is the sinew, and you use that to get the composite bow. So let's try this out. Let's see how quickly this one will pull back. So I got, it is a bit quicker, about 2 seconds, but it doesn't fire as far as like the longbow. So this is kind of the fastest one. You do need to remember that it doesn't seem fast compared to the normal bow in Minecraft, but since the old bow has been nerfed, I'm going to compare them actually because it makes more sense. But since the old bow has been nerfed, the time is a bit more improved. So let's go over to this bow. This is how long it takes to do that one, and we'll quickly switch over to this one, and it's a lot quicker when you finally get past that first bit. So after it's loaded the arrow, it has a lot quicker firing time. So yeah, that is the composite bow, one of the best bows in the mod, but I really like the longbow personally. Has the best range and really big power. So let's just throw these in here. And up next, we've got a whole host of new arrows which we can use. So actually, we're going to need one of those bows back. So let's grab this one, and there we go. So the arrows in here are really awesome. I think it's my favorite part of the mod, past the bows. So let's go into here, and we've got different ones. The first one is a fire arrow, and we've got a normal arrow and a piece of coal to create this. So let's grab that. We've also got the impact explosive arrow, which takes gunpowder, redstone, and a normal arrow. And then we've also got the torch arrow, which is created by putting one torch on top of an arrow. And then we've also got the timed explosive arrow, which takes 2 gunpowder, a piece of string, and an arrow. And then we've got the ender arrow, which takes 1 ender pearl and an arrow, as you would imagine. So let's just grab that, and we'll fire these all one by one. So actually, I need to put some of these back just so that it doesn't take it in case, if you know what I mean, it doesn't take it out of my inventory. So I'm actually going to put these up here, and hopefully it will fire the flamed arrow. So what we're going to do is spawn a piggy in here. Finally, we're going to get some bacon. Finally, hopefully anyway. So let's spawn this piggy in here, and we will fire the arrow straight at him. And when it loads, you will see that it is actually the flamed arrow. So you know which one you're shooting, and we'll shoot it, and it will set the piggy on fire. Your quickest way to get bacon. It's beautiful. It's tasty. Oh, yes. So what we're going to do is grab the other arrows. We've got the ender arrow and all of this. So let's just put this up here and see if it works like that. So we've got this one, and where is the other one? Where is the other one? Here we go, the ender arrow. So the first one we're going to do is the timed explosive arrow. Now, I haven't tested any of these out, so that's just because I want to keep up the surprise factor. But here we go. The timed explosive arrow is in the thing. As you can see, I like it how it kind of puts the graphic of the bow or the certain arrow that you're using inside the bow. And here we go. Oh my god, oh my god, where did it go? I don't even know where that went, but I think it's just like a longer explosion. Rather than colliding with something exploding, it takes a little bit more time. So we're going to move on to next, the, I guess, impact explosive arrow, which kind of reiterates what I just said. The last one was just a timed explosion, but this one will explode on impact. So as you can see, it's loaded there. And Piggy, you're going down. You're going down, sir. Oh my god, that is always funny. So luckily we get uncooked bacon, which isn't too bad, but hey, it's all bacon, it's all the same to me. So what we got next is the torch arrow. Now I believe this one will just place a torch where it lands, which would be very helpful. So let's try that one out. As you can see, it's loaded. And there we go, a torch has been placed right where the arrow is. So that's really, really cool. A really nice way to place out torches really, really far away when you don't want to go into the wilderness. So I'm just going to change the time to day, and we can continue. So we're going to have the ender arrow now, which is pretty self-explanatory. You just fire it, and you will end up wherever you land. So we're going to fire it quite far and see what happens. There we go. It does take your ender pearl, kind of the normal health away for when you're using an ender pearl. So yeah, it's not amazing, but you do get to fire it further than an ender pearl. If you take a lot higher arc than I use, so say like this isn't an ender pearl arrow, this is just like a normal one, you can go really, really far with these things. So really, really cool. And just a cooler way to throw ender pearls. I mean, damn. So we've got actually some new arrows as well, which are the drill arrows. Even better arrows than before, and this one takes a bit more crafting. It takes 3 flint, 1 sticky piston, 1 redstone torch, and 3 arrows, and we'll create the drill arrow, and this one can actually drill through the equivalent of 6 stone. So what we're going to do is just fire it into the ground and see what happens. There you go, it's loaded up, and bam, there you go, it's straight through. So if you had these in like the quicker fire bow, then you'll be able to spam these down and mine at the heart's content. So you can actually pick these up, and why did I do this? So now I'm at the hole. You can actually pick these up, and if you go into the crafting table with a piece of flint, where are we? Here we are. Piece of flint. You can kind of reload these. So this is damaged at the moment, and if you put a broken drill arrow in with a piece of flint, you will get a fixed one. Come on top of it. There you go. Drill arrow, so we get to use the drill arrow again instead of using all the sticky pistons and all the flint from before. So that's a really cool material saving kind of thing. So there we go. That is your drill arrow. And up next we have the splitting arrows. So we have lots of different splitting arrows here. I'm just going to show you the one because they're pretty self-explanatory. We have the crafting recipe for the floor splitting arrow is 4 arrows and 2 strings. So what you need to take for the rest of the 4 splitting arrows is that you can actually take 4 of each of the splitting kind of arrow you want to create. So in this case we want to make the 4 splitting ender arrow. We can take 4 ender arrows and replace it into this recipe and we'll be able to complete it. So let's take the splitting arrow and you'll be able to see what this does. And we're going to get 2 piggies in this one. We need to take 2 piggies and here we go. This is going to be amazing. Here we go. The 4 splitting arrow is loaded and there we go. It will split into 4. It's beautiful and hit multiple targets at the same time. And I think it actually goes through enemies as well, which is a really cool feature. So if you're in a horde of zombies or something even more terrifying, you can just fire these bad boys and it'll be awesome. And you can also get the extra effects like the torch arrow will be able to fire torches. Let's actually do that one. We'll get 4 different torches there. So let's do this. There we go. Fire it into the air and see what happens. There we go. Look, they're flying down. Beautiful. I think I made up a new word there, flying. And the final feature of this mod, which is really awesome, is the quiver. Now, you can actually craft loads of these, but to craft just one of them, you need 3 leather and 1 string. So they're fairly cheap, and you need to place them into your hotbar. So let's put all this crap in the chest and take these quivers. And as you'll see, when you leave this, you will actually see the quiver menu at the top there. So, oh, it disappears. It disappears. So at the top, in the middle, you have 2 quivers in my inventory, which means I have 2 quivers spaces at the top. And you can actually fill your hotbar with these. And I've got to about 9, and they start going off the screen. So yeah, you can pretty much fill your boots with these. So let's grab some of these arrows, and I'll show you how it works. You just right click with the quiver in hand and it'll bring up this little GUI here, and you can hold 4 stacks of a certain arrow or in any combination in the quiver. So if we put these in here like that and then go like that, so you can put 16 in each one, not stacks, forgive me. So 16 is a full stack in a quiver, and you can put 4 lots of 16 of the same arrow. Different arrows, we can even take different arrows, put half ender pearls and stuff like that. Really awesome. And at the top it will see, wow, it's bouncing around. That's beautiful. So you can actually use the plus and minus keys to go through which arrows you want to use. So if I press the plus key, it will go to the impact explosive arrow, which is the one that's bouncing up and down, and it will throw one of those. So that will explode on contact. And then if I press the minus, it will go to ender arrow. So I will teleport just to the next block. So we can actually fill these up even more. So let's go into our other quiver and put in some ender arrows, put in some fire arrows, and put in some normal arrows as well. And we can just cycle through all of these, and you can have loads of quivers on you at the same time. It's a really nice space saver, so you don't have to hold arrows all the time. And with all the new types of arrows, you're surely going to need to carry them all around. And that is pretty much what this mod has to offer. It's a really simple mod, but it adds some really awesome features that I think are cool as heck. So if you like what you see and want to play it for yourself, which I'd highly recommend, then please go to the description below to check it out. And also, if you're new to the channel, then please do that subscribe button for daily Minecraft videos. And for all of you, a like and a favourite would be greatly appreciated too. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Do go check out this mod. It's really awesome for those of you that think the bow is just underpowered right now. And I think most of you will agree. So yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. I've been Dan from the Diamond Minecart, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!